Hey team, Patrick here. Following on from a previous video where we talked about doubles tactics, a phrase we're going to need to know and we're going to use throughout today's lesson is going to be outside shots and inside shots. Now, I often talk about this in singles, but obviously today we're going to concentrate on how this applies to doubles. Now, this shouldn't be confused with an inside-out ground stroke, and that's something a little bit different, but an outside shot simply means if I'm on the deuce side of the court, I'm playing doubles, anything to the right of me here is going to be my outside shot, and anything to the left of my racket on my backhand side is going to be my inside shot. It's on the inside of the court. Now, I do want to say it's my backhand, but this applies whether you're left-handed or right-handed, it's just the same. This is going to be particularly important to know as the net player on the other side. You want to know if your opponent is playing an outside ground stroke or an inside ground stroke, because if they play their outside shot, it's so much more likely that they're going to go cross court in this situation here. It's just the natural shape of the shot, and you can get a read on this and you can anticipate that it's going in that direction, and you can cheat across and intercept with a volley. Now, you do still need to move as the right time as the net player, which is going to be as the ball is on your opposing baseline or on your opponent's strings. If you go too early, well, they might be able to see you move and they might be able to change direction and redirect it down the line. But if you move at the right time and they're hitting their outside shot here, you'll have so many more chances to intercept and attack with the volley, target the net player on the other side. The opposite is also true. If your opponent plays an inside shot, well, this is actually the time that they may pull the ball more down the line. So you need to be wary of this and cover the tram line more in this instance. This is actually the opposite of what we're often sort of taught in doubles tactics and strategy, which is to follow the path of the ball. So where if your opponent plays an outside shot, you go and cover the tram line. I don't disagree with this in terms of covering the angles of the court. The problem for this with most players is it gives you so few chances to get involved and make a play at the net. And generally, I know with my players, I'm already having to encourage them to get more involved as the volleyer, not get more out of the way of potential shots that are more likely to go cross court. It's also more common in recreational tennis that this pattern will occur, that outside shots will go cross court and inside shots will go down the line, than it is at the higher level. It's also going to be even more magnified and exaggerated if your opponents play a backhand or if they're reaching for the ball here. It's pretty uncommon that in recreational tennis, players are going to rip backhand winners down the line because it's just more difficult in terms of the timing. You've got less margin for error on your contact zone here. So players are going to feel more comfortable, in this case, to go cross court. So you can really sort of gamble on this and cheat across and try and intercept with a volley. And if they do hit their inside shot here, well, now you can cover more towards the tram line and you can sort of really look like you're reading the mind of your opponent. Really is amazing. The one exception to this would be if they get maybe a shorter ball, of course, where if they're really able to attack, or even if they're playing their backhand or it's their outside shot here, they may be able to go more down the line here. So you just got to be wary of this. And this applies more to if your opponent is on the baseline. Okay, right guys, it's these sort of strategic, sort of tactical elements, the doubles that I find so fascinating and intriguing. I hope this can help you, and I hope it helps you in your next match. If it has, please leave the video a like. It just helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps support and grow the channel. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my next video, and I'll see you on court in the next one. Cheers, guys.